going, stepping out on the court, hearing the put in Wade, we want Wade chants. Just kind of what were your emotions, and how'd you feel when you stepped on the court?
Well, the chants kind of started a little too early. It was like 9 minutes in the game. I was like, no, not right now, not right now. But it was a great energy in the building from when I went out to warm up. It definitely felt like a playoff atmosphere, and as I said to Jackson, the post game is just looking at my teammates, like, oh man, this is crazy. The energy is in here is great, and this is the kind of environment we got to get used to playing in. So it was good. From start to finish, the crowd was amazing, and I definitely miss this crowd, seeing a lot of familiar faces. So I definitely missed them.
Obviously, you've been on tons of huge stages. What was the emotions that you were feeling? Being back out on the Heat hardwood.
It was a lot of emotion, but for me, I was just trying to focus on. I'm trying to relearn everything on the fly, right? The offense, the defense, and you try not to make too many mistakes, and I'm trying to learn my new teammates. So I was trying to focus on that more so than anything, and I definitely feel like it's a lot of things I have to work on the next few days before we play again. But I definitely felt like I did some good things, and my teammates seen some things from me that we can definitely get better at. So, but it was all about getting a win tonight. Coming in on this team coming in on the 5-game losing streak, and for us to be able to pull this win off, at home, it's a good start.
Dywane, back here to the left. Before the game and when you enter the game, nerves, butterflies. As many games you played, did it feel any anxiety at all?
No, I didn't. I was telling Sport at the game. I said, man, I actually felt normal, and he said he felt a little weird seeing me on the bench to start the game. But I actually felt normal. Just once the game started, it becomes a game, and you get into it. You get into the game, your teammates, and rooting them on, cheering them on, and then you get your opportunity to go out there. The crowd goes wild, and then the ball's coming at you. And it's time to play. So it definitely wasn't that. Like I said, for me, it was just I definitely got to get used to the way the team moves on offense. I told him, I said, I've been in the corner for a while, so I definitely got to get used to everything and the pace of the game with these guys and everything. So that's kind of what I was focused on more so than butterflies or nerves or anything.
Well, back here again, if nobody's asking. What's it like to say the word "we" and refer to the Miami Heat?
It's right. It sounds right. It's a second nature. I was telling somebody recently. I was at my kitchen in Cleveland. I was looking at ESPN, and some came up and it said the Heat versus somebody, and I was like, man, we play. Then I was like, oh, I'm not in Miami anymore. So it's that kind of thing. Like, it's all, every time I see Heat, no matter what, it was always in my mind. It's like we. So it definitely feels good now to be here, to be in the locker room, to be around these guys. We got so much growth possibility here. I got so much to learn about these guys' talents, and I'm excited about it. So definitely, like I said, tonight was definitely a good start. We did some good things, and we also did some things that we can learn from, and we're just going to continue to get better.
Dywane, Goran said that you had an aura about you that made your teammates better. Can you describe what that is and tell me how I can get some of that too?
I think he meant to say I'm just old. I don't know, man. I'm obviously a confident individual, and when you have a team that you believe in, it makes it easy. So I believe in these guys, and today was a wild day, but just to see the potential out there, and I know what I bring from a leadership standpoint on and off the court. So that's just that swag, I guess, man. I don't know. I can wear night clothes in the daytime, at night. It's whatever. I'm ready for whatever. Whatever goes down, I'm ready for it.
So, Dywane, how long do you think that will take, number one, to get to get used to know these guys the way you need to know them to start for everything to work smoothly. And number two, you've been around them, 13 hours? Have you learned, and can you start learning? Have you learned anything in these 13 hours?
Well, it's going to take some time. I mean, I think, I just want to get better every game. I want them to get better every game, and I will be able to see by my turnovers how well I'm getting to know these guys. But, today was, kind of quick. So tomorrow, as we're together, with the gala and, being around each other, and then Sunday coming in and getting some work in together, and Monday. So as the days go on, I get a chance to get to know more guys and talk to them, and vice versa, and that's going to help just our continuity on the basketball floor. But the easiest thing was to learn was the Whiteside and Bam. Those two guys are forces to be reckoned with, and it's going to make a lot of our jobs easier to understand how to utilize them. So I'm excited about that. And looking to see how I can help other guys, understand how to utilize them, because they're going to open everything up for all of us.
Dywane, statistically, 1 for 6, couple of assists. How do you think you played?
I don't know. I would love to go 6 for 6, but I just trying to get used to everything. So I wasn't worried about that. I was worried about getting a win. I felt like I did some positive things on the basketball floor, and I felt like I did some negative things on the basketball floor. But I try to make winning plays, for me, defensively and offensively when I got an opportunity. And that's what it was all about. So I definitely get better, and I definitely will score the ball more, and, all those things at some point. But just playing the game. And tonight I thought it was success because we got the W.
With the positive things, the block at the end, what'd you see and the impact of that had on the game?
Yeah, just making a play. It was a turnover, and we got to get back. And, I got a chance to time it, and felt like old times. I don't jump as high as I used to, so I got to have great timing, and I've always had that. So I was able to make a good block, and, that's what it's all about, everybody making winning plays. And coach and the coaching staff, they preach that. They preached 50-50, and you gotta make those winning plays if you want to win. So, I definitely feel like that was a key moment, a big moment, and I'm glad I can be in a position to do that.
Dywane, you've had so many roles here. Have to score every time, 2006. Be a third or second wheel, the 2 championship years, the 4 finals. When you come into this team, you know rosters well enough. You study teams. You played some backup point guard today. That seemed to work. You came in as a closer. What do you envision, knowing what you know about this team and knowing what you did tonight? What might the Dywane Wade role evolve into?
I have no idea, and that's a good thing about this. We have a good team, and being 36 and being a veteran, and understand what I can bring to the game. I'm not really concerned with it, not worried with it. So whatever coach asks for, not only me but all of us to do, that's what we have to do if we want to win. We just all got to be selfless, and so the Dywane Wade, will be selfless to make sure that whatever it takes for this team to win, that I can hopefully bring.
You've also made the adjustment already to playing off the bench,
Yeah.
but so many years you weren't. Is that still a little bit of an adjustment for you? Can you say at this point you're comfortable as a reserve?
Yeah, I'm comfortable. I finally got into a groove, and I had to learn how to get prepared for a game coming off the bench. Today in the locker room, 17, which is Juwan Howard, he asked me, did I want hot packs? We were sitting in the locker room. I was like, no, there's no need for it right now, but I get it when I get on the bench. But the way he looked at me when I was like, no, I don't need it, because I've adjusted to coming off. So for me, I like it. Right now in my career, at the time I'm at, at the point I'm at, and if something happened, what coach need me to get in there and start for a game or two, call my number, I'll do it. But I'm definitely comfortable with it.
Wait, the people is asking you for you play more minutes. Everybody's excited with the jerseys. I mean, the environment was amazing.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to impact that in the decision that you want to play maybe a bigger role every time, or you think the people is going to forget that moment?
I don't. One thing is I don't have to control that. When the minutes I'm on the floor is the minutes that I will play, and I would be better, in those, minutes, as I get more, comfortable and everything. So I'm not really worried about it. I was playing 23 minutes before I got here, and I played 22, I think, tonight. Yeah, so I'm right around my season minutes tonight that I played. So you got to understand, when you come into a new team, it's somebody who minutes is has went down because of you. It's 22 minutes that I played that somebody else didn't. So I respect that and I understand that. And, I just want to be my best, for that because I have taken, a few minutes from someone else. So, I just, as a leader, as a player in this league, I want to do my best. So I definitely want to do better next game. I look at the plus minus nowadays, and I don't like the -3. So I got to do better than that next time I step on the floor.
You said you wanted to come in and add a spark. Obviously, on the hardwood, that's going to happen. But what about inside the locker room as a leader?
I believe I did that today. I think it's just from hearing what my teammates had to say, just for the look in their eyes. I think the biggest spark I added today was probably to Hassan. He was talking and shoot around, and he wanted to do something over and shoot around. I was like, okay. Everybody was like, oh, it's because D-Wade here. I like it, and so you definitely want to bring something to a team when you step on, when you come to a team, and I feel like I brought some positive energy to this team, and just want to keep it going as we continue to get to, know each other as a group. So I think it'd be good. I think it'd be fine.
Make sure I don't forget anybody. I saw your wife, your sons, your dad, your sister, obviously your array of your boys.
A lot of tickets.
They all had the same expression on their face, like they were so happy that you were here.
Yeah.
Just talk about the joy you brought to not only the fans but your family, that you're back where you belong.
Yeah, my immediate family, my family, they're happy. They're happy for themselves. They're happy for me, and my family in Miami. Miami is my family, and I think as you've seen with the crowd, they're happy. So all is good. All is good in the Wade household, and all is good in Wade County. That was a good way to end. That was a drop the mic moment. Like, my bad. I should have saved that. I thought that was it. My bad.
Dywane, what did you think of the team itself now that you've played with this version of the team with an older Josh Richardson, a more mature Whiteside? Do you think this team is as good as advertised or better?
I think this team is better, and one of my job and Udana's job is to help them understand how good that we really are, and the young guys that understand how good they really are. When I left, Josh Richardson was starting to become a 3-point shooter. Now we going to him in the fourth quarter. He's making big baskets. So it's so cool to see someone involved. It's so cool to see Tyler and these guys involved into good players in the NBA. And our job and my job over this next few months is to show them and let them know how good they really are. And you don't have to accept being young or being in the middle of the pack. We're good, and we got a deep team. And, so that'll be our job. And let's see what happens over the next few weeks and few months. Thank you.